Guys, so I'm back here with another video, and today we're taking a look at exclusive 1 of Anze here, and he hasn't really changed that much from exclusive 0 to exclusive 1, but there are a few different mechanics here that you now have to worry about. Now, I'm just starting here with a screenshot from a friendly match here where you can see that he is doing some damage. So let me just show you how I've built him so far. Now I've made him breakthrough 4 to give him some more speed, and actually I've started leveling him up, but I ran out of experience points here, or experience items. I want to get him to 170 at least, so that he gets a bit more attack and also HP, because I feel like he is a very squishy guy. He dies very fast, his base HP is very low. You can also see here that he only have 556k health, which is like nothing these days here. So he's very squishy, and I want to give him more HP. I also need him to have more attack, and that is because if I want to use him with Marie in the future here for PvP or whatever, and I want him to have the penetrating buff, then I definitely need him to get a bit more attack. So far I've given him some speed here. You can see I've just put him into the speed set and the slay set. I tried with double devour earlier today, and I must admit that it did not really do much of a difference on him. So I'm just running him in a slay set and a speed set with some crit and crit damage stats on it. Obviously you can see it here. This one here is speed and crit rate and speed. So I like to have him fast for the bosses. In PvE, it's very nice to have him fast there. Now for the stats here, I've gone a bit crazy with the crit rate, but it's still not enough. I want to have 150% and above that. And the reason is because of this echo here. You want to get to 150% crit rate, then you will get like almost 40% extra crit damage for free, which should mean maybe 2 resonance points at least with the exclusive 1. Now we can easily just go and level this up here if we wanted to. Might do that in the future. We'll have to see if that's what I do, or if I take a blessing from someone, because I'm using 2 pretty low blessings here, and I can take the one from Jingle Bell, because I'm not really using my Jingle Bell at the moment, so maybe I'll just take her blessing. We'll have to see. Now, but the other, like, you have to get a lot of crit rate on him. I feel like that is a very nice stat for him. He scales with the crit rate. You are getting 2.8% crit damage for each point of crit rate above 100%, so it's very nice for him. And the important part of this video is the exclusive 1, so let's talk about it. It's very simple. When a battle starts, for every 25% crit damage owned by him, he gains 1 resonance points, and he can have up to 20. So basically, if you want him to start out with his resonance ability, this one down here, you want him to have 500% crit damage from the beginning of the battle. Now, for the echo also, I actually pulled his echo here. I'm just talking about this real quick here. I did pull his echo here, but I just like this one better. It gives you crit rate here, which scales very nice. Each point of crit rate up here is 2.8 crit damage on him. Also crit damage down there. And if you look at this one here, you'd have to get it to like 4-star to even make it worth it, because 5% here times 4 layers is only 20% crit damage. And then you'll get like 8% skill damage. It's nothing. And crit damage up here is pretty irrelevant when you can just get crit rate here instead, and yeah, get 2.8% each there. So like you only need like 10% crit rate from the other echo, then you already have the same crit damage. And this one is more expensive to level up, so this one is definitely weak, and I regret pulling it, but yeah, I thought it was cool. I wanted it, and yeah, I got it, and I'm just leaving it as 0 stars and not thinking about it anymore. So also for the aura here, well, this is not build guard, but we can talk about this stuff, right? For the aura, just get the bold confidence aura. 24% crit damage is very nice. Now the 12% more crit when he's above 90% is not working on him. I tested it earlier. It doesn't give the crit damage, so, and you don't even see your crit rate go up either. So it's either bugged or it's just not working. So I don't know, but he gets 24% crit damage, which is fine. I think an alternative to that could be a shield smash aura would be nice on him, and maybe you could go with a skill master or something like that, combat vanguard, if you really wanted to boost your allies. You could do that, right? But let's talk about the exclusive one here. So now he is getting 1 resonance point for each of his what's it called, crit damage. And we'll see here when he's alone. Let's see how much he starts with. So, for example, my dude here, he has 452% crit damage in battle here, and you can see the bar here. It's not full. There's like 1 or 2 spots here. So imagine this was PvP, and I wanted the exclusive 3 CC immunity. He would not have it. He'd just be CC'd, and that one would go to waste. So it's this ability down here, right, where he is to get this Quilt Soul buff here, immune to control effects. You'd not start out with it. You need 500% crit damage, and then of course when he attacks something, he gets 1 point here, and yeah, so that is fine, right? But you can also just try and put in. Now I tried with Megan actually, because she gives 12% crit rate with her passive, but it's not working either for him, so I'm not too sure. You can see here his crit rate doesn't go up, crit damage doesn't go up, but Megan has this passive here which says that all allies gains additional 12% crit rate when she survives, and she survived. So I don't know, something is weird here. Some of these crit rate things doesn't work on him, doesn't do anything. I don't really understand what's going on, but it is what it is. But if we take a look at this one here, just giving him 60% more crit damage from the beginning from Blaze, now you can see that he has 512%, and you can also see that now he is actually starting with his resonance buff here. So you definitely want him to do to have the 500% crit damage. That is what you're gonna aim for. So I think for exclusive 1 here, if we go and take a look at how he's performing now compared to exclusive 0, it's not that big of a difference, but it did do a bit of a difference, but not that much. Let's see here. So for this team here is the one we ran earlier today. We are now doing 29 here. We can go to around 30, I think, with some RNG. Yeah, 30. So we can go to around 30 now. Which is obviously better than what we had earlier, and you can also see that he looks like he's doing more damage than Marie, but he's just scaling off of her with his hasten death buff, right? But yeah, 30 is the one we can do, and that's the best I can do at the moment with my team. But other people are getting a lot better results than I'm getting, so you'll have to try it out. Now we can still do the test that we did earlier with exclusive 0 here, where I tested him against a Margarita here with the Beatrix and this guy, and the popper for the defense down. Let's just test if he is doing more damage now with the crit rate, or if it's the same. So we have the defense down, we'll put this up here, and we'll do this one here. And earlier today, Margarita was actually doing more damage. Now with exclusive 1, he's still not auto casting his S2, so we'll have to do the S2 because that is the one that is doing the most damage, right? So let's see if he cannot. Yeah, he can't. Earlier today I was using double devour, and definitely his damage was better, I must admit that, but then again, you also want him to get the crit damage and the crit rate, so, and I don't have that in my devour gear, so it's 50-50, but you can see here that he's not really doing much damage, so yeah, you can see that, right? Now, what you could do is, let me see here. That was just a quick test about that. Now in arena, it's not really doing much yet. I would imagine that he needs exclusive 3 to do anything there. So I think that is all the places that I'd use him so far. Like, okay, you can go and do the Battle for Glory thing, a Broken Land or whatever it's called. We can go and show him here. We are using him here, and with exclusive 1, he's just starting with with more points, right? But overall, it doesn't really do much of a difference. It's all about just starting with one of the abilities. So because exclusive 1 is not doing anything other than the first turn. And you can see it's a bit RNG because I'm dying as well. The boss is taking so many turns. You can see here it says when a battle starts, for every crit damage owned by him, he gains 1 resistance point. So it's not really much point of talking about this one even further. Exclusive 0, exclusive 1, pretty much the same. It's only this one I feel like is a stepping stone for later on in the game when we get to the PvP part at exclusive 3, where you want to have the resistance point from the beginning of the battle. But anyways guys, that's it for now. Cheers, bye.